This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City. Well, hello, I'm John Cullum, and this is my wife, Emily.
I am Emily Frankel,
That's right.
and I get to pick the topic.
Well,
And I'm taking a topic from our past. Right after we were just married, we were in California, and John wasn't the famous John Cullum yet. We were staying at the Montecito Hotel, which was a famous hotel that
a lot of actors and writers and people
who came. Have you noticed how red we look in this picture?
Yes. It must be your red hair that's just turning everything.
It's the colors. When we wear these colors, the background turns. So excuse us for looking so red, everybody.
Yes.
Anyway.
I think she looks wonderful. Go ahead.
Thank you, John. I think you look wonderful. I was peering out of the Montecito Hotel window, going to call John to bring home some hamburgers or something. And John was down below talking with Robert Duvall, who was also just sort of starting out in his career. What do you think about the way his career went and the way your career went?
Well, here's something you don't know. When I first came to New York, and the first television show that I did, it was a detective story, and I played a tough guy, and I did very well on it. But I heard about Robert Duvall even then, right in the years before I ever met him.
Who told you about him?
Well, my agent.
Said, do you know Robert Duvall?
Robert Duvall was creating quite a stir. He had done some things on television that just amazed people. He played mad kind of evil kind of roles, and I was I never met him, never even seen his work, but I was jealous of him. And then, of course,
you're never jealous of anybody.
Well, as much as I get.
You are never jealous.
Well,
I'm jealous.
Well, I never forgave Bob Duvall for one thing.
What?
We played tennis, you see, and I was a good tennis player. And I beat Bob the first time we played, and he couldn't wait to get back and play me again. And we had a really good match, and he won. And I could never get him to play me again. So he's always been better than me ever since, as far as he's concerned. And I always felt that if I could just get a chance to play him again, I was going to beat him.
What's fascinating to me is the way that his career in movies burgeoned. Is that the right word?
That's exactly
wonderful.
But he did so many wonderful things, Emily. I can't remember them.
It still is doing wonderful
Lonesome
things.
Dove was a totally different kind of play, and he played a mountain man at one time. That
in Kill the Mockingbird, he was.
He was wonderful.
Yeah.
And of course he played a mad colonel in the Air Force in Apocalypse Now.
Yes,
yes. It was a scene you can never forget.
And we'll never forget him in The Godfather.
Oh well,
everybody who was in Godfather remains that person even now.
Yeah,
major.
And
casting
was different from a lot of the other things. He was a very versatile and very talented.
Was he ever on Broadway?
I think he probably was. I don't recall, but he won.
All kinds of awards.
You read out to me some of the awards that he made.
All the awards there are. He has won
numerous Emmys and nominated for.
I wonder what he thinks of you.
I don't think he probably thinks of me at all.
Oh no!
But he's a tough-minded, wonderful guy, and full of intensity. He had a kind of an intensity that I never did about his work. And
do you think he's auditioning now, being called in to do grandfathers like you are?
No, he's probably being called in to play tough guys and young romantic leads.
No. It's just funny to me what happens with an actor's career, that no matter who they are, if they want to continue acting, they have to be able to play grandfathers. And right now we're in a whole trend of dying fat grandfathers.
You're talking about me.
No, I just don't. I don't like you playing dying fat grandfathers.
But I told somebody the day before yesterday when I was out doing the middle that my wife still wants me to play young romantic leads.
That's because that's what you are to me. Thank you, John Cullum, for being what you are.
Yes, a young romantic lead, and I forever will be as long as Emily is.
Yes.
And
Thank you. We will what?
See you next week. So long. This is AI.R. See you next week.